guys, I am here to make another tutorial for you. I am going to do a pink glitter glam look on my eyes. This one's actually per request. I posted a picture online and people really liked it, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do it. So stick around if that's what you want to see today. All right, so first off, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you the products that I'm using. I'm gonna use my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette here, and I'm gonna use this red out of there, and that is Sparks. Also, I'm gonna use the NYX glitter in MGLI 03. And then I'm going to use the NYX glitter primer. Then I'm going to dip into this Morphe palette, which looks exactly the same from the outside, but it's not, I swear. And I'm going to use this color here for a little bit of it. It's called Bomb Ass. So those are the main things I'm going to be using for my eyes to start the look. I'm just going to prime my eyes. I don't have a primer that I use. I'm just going to use some concealer. Do my eyebrows first. The Brow Stylist Definer, my go-to. Just do my eyebrows here. I'm going to spoolie through. And I have that general shape. Move on to this eye. I'm using my Maybelline concealer, and I'm going to cut out the eyebrows. I'll let that eye set a little bit and cut this eyebrow out. Make them even. And I'll just take my same concealer brush and pat the concealer down. Same thing for this eye. First thing I'm going to do is take this Morphe palette. I'm going to go into this color first as my transition shade. And I'll use this brush, the fluffy brush, to go ahead and blend that out. I love this color. It blends so nicely. It's such a pretty, like, light color. It's perfect. The next color is from the other palette. I'm going to take this color right here and do it with the flatter side. I'm going to do it with the flatter side because I'm going to pack it in the crease. Having it looking wild for a second. Blend it out that side of the brush a little bit and then flip the brush over and blend. Same thing with the other eye. Pack it in the crease. Blend it out a little bit. Flip it over. That eye I feel like blended out way easier than the other one. I have a hard eye. One of my eyes just doesn't work with me. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. It sucks. All right. Now that we have that color on there, go into the other Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to take this red color here, go with the flatter side, more dense brush, pack it in the corner. Bring it up a little bit. Try to keep it concentrated in the corner, but bring it up just a little bit. Flip the brush over or grab a fluffy brush and blend that so there's no harsh line. This look is really easy. It only requires a few colors, especially for this part. I mean, you could just slap something on the lid, you know, something bright, like even from this Tarte palette that I have, and use something bright just on the lid and on the inner corner, and you could be done. And then it could be an easy look like that. But I like to be a little extra and use glitter. Love glitter, my favorite thing in the world. Actually, that palette that I was just in, for that shade there, I'm going to take a little fluffy brush, go into that shade, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. Right now, this is my favorite color to highlight the inner corner with. It just gives it that really nice, bright inner corner. And I just apply that right here, maybe take it up a little bit. I'm not gonna take it too far up. And take it a little under. And now it's time to apply glitter. My favorite part. I'm going to use this flat brush and I'll dip it in to my glitter primer. And so I'll take it from the corner as close as I can. And I don't do too thick of a coat. You know, I kind of just get it on there. You know, I'm not going to just not apply it. But I'm not going to make it real thick coat. So I'm going to dip in to the glitter. And apply the glitter to where I place the glitter primer. And I want to take it out farther than that, so I'll just dip it back in and just keep going. And I'm gonna take it like that, and it kind of like has a weird kind of shape, and you can like fluff it at the end to make it like blend a little bit, but it's always gonna have that kind of harsher looking line. But when I take the wing down, it will kind of help transition that a little bit better somehow. It just I'll be attempting a wing liner. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint me like it usually does. And when I do glitter, When I do glitter, I only do this part first. So when I go in the glitter doesn't cake up on here and I can do a better wing on the other side. No one didn't turn out too bad. It's a little bit frayed at the end, but I can clean that up with some concealer. So those are how they look without being touched up with concealer. I'll quickly touch them up with concealer. Let this rest for a second. After touching this up with concealer, that is how they look. They're more pointy. Same thing. Now I'm just going to finish the liner. So now I'll have to go over it a few more times in that same area that I just did so the glitter doesn't show through. Now that I went over that a few more times, you can see that it is a little bit darker and you can't see the glitter as much through it. To prevent that, you can always, you know, stop a little bit before your lash line so you don't really have that problem, but I always forget to do that and I just covered up anyway. So we're almost finished with the eyes. I'm going to apply concealer underneath so I can apply like a red to the lower lash line. Going to go in with my Becca and just apply that to the underneath of my eyes, prime them a little bit. I'm gonna go in with a no pore problem. I always say the no pore problem. It's whatever this is with the primer essence. I'm just gonna prime the rest of my face. And this is wonderful. Wonderful for helping mattify your skin and keep the oil from taking over your makeup look later in the day. I am half Mexican, so I have extremely oily skin in my T-zone. But I also have combination skin where this gets really dry. But that's for another day. So, done priming the face. I'm kind of doing things a little weird. This is like not how I do it, I guess. But we'll see how it goes. And while I'm at it, I might as well apply foundation. Now, this is weird. I like apply 2 different foundations because my skin tone is in the middle of something. It's pretty bad. Like, this is too dark for me, so I do a little bit of dot of my lighter. I'm gonna take a mixture of this Tarte. It's way too light for my skin tone. I'm gonna take a mixture of that and the one that I was using. Actually, I'm gonna take that and this Maybelline. And I know I already concealed because I did things backwards. I never do my eyes first, ever. So I got a little bit flustered. But making it work. Just a lot more makeup to put on, that's all. Blend that in. And I'm not done with the eyes yet. Once I set the underneath of my eye, I'll finish that. After blending that completely in, I will take my Laura Mercier and apply that underneath to set my eyes. I'm gonna do one last little pat before applying the powder because I don't want any creases before I apply the powder and after, but definitely before because I don't want to set any lines in. Put it on my nose, middle of my forehead, and on my chin. Take the excess around. All right, I let that bake for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna wipe that off, finish this eye look for you. For the eye look to be finished, take the flat brush, this red color, this Spark, the last thing to do to finish off the eye look is to apply mascara top and bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. All right, so I lied. That's not the final step for me. I apply lashes after this. You can just do this and be done, but I go ahead and I apply lashes. I'm gonna use tweezers and apply the glue. I have this duo here. I just apply it to the lash strip. And you can see that it is this bright blue color. And so you kind of have to wait until it tones down a little bit because that's when it's actually sticky. And you can see how it's like a little bit lighter and dissipated a little bit on some of the lash. So now, take this. Now, same thing with the other lash, and see how they're like super bold. They're my favorite. So, same thing with the other lash. I'm gonna go ahead and do that lash and I'll be right back. Both lashes are now applied. I'll just let you get a little peek at those. They're so pretty, and they're not my type, not my style anyway, because usually I like to do a little natural, just enhance my lashes, but I've been really feeling these, especially with a glam look. So now it's time to finish. Really all I need to do is contour, blush, and highlight. That's really it. Look, it looks like I have cheekbones and I'm not as heavy already. Just contour that double chin away. That contour is on there, heavy. I'm with it. Let's use a highlight. And this doesn't look like a highlight, it kind of looks like a blush, but this girl, in love. And it's all broken, but I refuse to get rid of it. Just dip in there, apply to a high point. I don't know if you can hear my cat meowing, but it's definitely meowing. And I like to highlight before I put on my blush, because I feel like if I do it the other way, you can see the line of highlight over top of the blush. And I feel like if you do the blush after, it kind of hides that. So it like makes it all more conformed together. And just because one highlight isn't enough, I'm gonna go in with my Ofra and just take it up a little notch. Same thing to the nose. I mean, I've said this before, I'll say it again, but Ofra is coming for the win. I can't. Look at that shit. It's gorgeous. I can't decide if I want to use my Milani, because I literally just found it in a drawer in my bathroom, or if I want to use this palette. I'll use my Milani. I also found my old blush brush. I can't even remember what this is from, but can you hear that person yelling outside? Wow, they're going hard. Anyway, not my problem. I'm gonna pat that in there. And I love my blush. I love me a thick layer. of blush. But this blush is really light. And I'm darker complected, so it does take a little bit more. All I have left is spray on MAC Fix Plus, or I could go in with my Tarte, which I think I'm going to use that because it smells so good. Take my I'm going to just apply a lip. I'm going to go with a nude. And that finishes off the look. And I'll do a little weird slow-mo for you, make you feel a little awkward. So again, thank you so much for watching my video. And I think my next look I'm going to do is just like a natural, no makeup thing. One of my friends who's not really experienced with makeup wanted me to do something like that. So next time I'm just going to do something super easy. And I'll see you next time. Thank you again for watching.